AI summaries threaten news media. 80% drop in clicks. Imagine this. You're a news publisher, and suddenly, your online traffic plummets by up to 80%. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's a reality that news companies are facing due to AI summaries in search results. But here's where it gets controversial. AI summaries, like Google's AI overviews, are designed to provide users with quick, concise information right on the search results page. While this might seem convenient for users, it poses a significant threat to news outlets that rely heavily on search traffic. The concern is that these summaries can satisfy users' information needs without them ever clicking through to the original article. This means fewer visitors to news websites, which can be devastating for their revenue and sustainability. And this is the part most people miss. The impact isn't just about lost clicks. It's about the long-term viability of quality journalism. A study by Authoritas Analytics found that a top-ranked site could lose nearly 80% of its traffic for a specific query if AI summaries are displayed above the search results. This shift pushes traditional links further down the page, making them less visible and less likely to be clicked. The study also highlighted that links to YouTube, owned by Google's parent company Alphabet, were more prominent in these AI-enhanced search results. This has led to a legal complaint being filed with the UK's competition watchdog, alleging that Google's AI overviews are unfairly impacting the news industry. Google, however, has pushed back against these claims. A spokesperson for the tech giant argued that the study's methodology was flawed and that the data used was outdated. They also pointed out that AI features in search create new opportunities for websites to be discovered. Google maintains that they continue to send billions of clicks to websites every day and have not seen dramatic drops in aggregate web traffic. But the debate doesn't end there. A second study by the Pew Research Center found that users clicked on links under an AI summary only once every 100 times. This suggests a significant drop in referral traffic from Google AI overviews. Google's response to this study was similar, claiming that the methodology was flawed and the data set was not representative of typical search traffic. Senior news executives have expressed frustration, stating that Google has repeatedly refused to share the data needed to accurately assess the impact of AI summaries. This lack of transparency only adds fuel to the fire. The situation is dire for UK publishers, with some already reporting significant drops in clicks from search results featuring AI summaries. For instance, Mail Online's Carly Stephen reported a 56.1% drop in click-through rates on desktop and a 48.2% drop on mobile devices. The legal complaint to the UK's Competition and Markets Authority is a collaborative effort between the tech justice group Foxglove, the Independent Publishers Alliance, and the Movement for an Open Web. Owen Meredith, the chief executive of the News Media Association, accused Google of trying to keep users within its own ecosystem, monetizing content created by others without proper compensation. He warned that the current situation is unsustainable and could lead to the demise of quality information online. Rosa Curling, the director of Foxglove, echoed these sentiments, stating that Google's AI overviews are not only stealing journalists' work, but also using it to fuel their own tools and profits, making it harder for media outlets to reach their readers. So, what do you think? Is Google's use of AI summaries the necessary evolution in search technology? Or is it a threat to the future of journalism? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's spark a discussion on this critical issue. Google's AI overviews, the new threat to web traffic. Imagine a world where the internet as we know it is on the brink of collapse. The very foundation of the web, which has been built on the principles of linking and sharing information, is being threatened by a new phenomenon: Google's AI overviews. These AI-generated summaries, designed to provide users with quick and concise answers to their search queries, are slowly but surely cutting off the oxygen to the web. But here's where it gets interesting. A new study from the Pew Research Center has found that Google users who are presented with an AI summary are not only less likely to click through to other websites, but are also more likely to end their browsing session entirely. This raises a crucial question. Are AI overviews the future of search? Or are they a recipe for disaster for web creators? Let's dive into the details. and explore the implications of this trend. The study found that a staggering 92% of users who were presented with an AI summary did not click on a traditional search result link, compared to those who did not encounter an AI summary, who clicked on a search result nearly twice as often. Furthermore, just over a quarter of searches that produced an AI summary were closed without users clicking through to any links, compared with 16% of pages with only traditional search results. But what's driving this trend? The answer lies in the way AI overviews are revolutionizing the search experience. With the rise of AI-powered chatbots like ChatGPT, search engines like Google are being forced to adapt and provide users with more direct and concise answers to their queries. And this is where the controversy begins. While AI overviews may be convenient for users, they also pose a significant threat to web creators who rely on search traffic to survive. This study found that Google is far more likely to serve up an AI overview in response to longer, more natural-sounding queries or questions. For instance, searches containing 10 words or more are likely to trigger an AI summary 53% of the time, while queries phrased as full sentences are likely to invoke an AI response 36% of the time. But here's the thing. AI overviews are not just limited to simple queries. They are also being used to provide answers to more complex questions. And this is where the potential for controversy lies. For example, what happens when an AI overview provides an answer that is incorrect or biased? Who is responsible for the accuracy of the information being presented? These are questions that we need to be asking ourselves as we move forward in this new era of search. And this is the part most people miss. The sources that AI overviews rely on are often limited to a few major platforms, including Wikipedia, YouTube, and Reddit. Collectively, these three platforms accounted for 15% of all citations in AI overviews, almost mirroring the three sites' 17% share of links in standard DOF. But what about news organizations and other web creators who are not part of these major platforms? Are they being left behind in the AI revolution? The answer, unfortunately, is yes. News organizations remain largely flat in both formats, making up just 5% of links in AI overviews and standard search results alike. So, what does the future hold for web creators? As Google continues to lean further into AI in its search business, things are likely to get worse before they get better. The company's new AI mode search feature, which provides more direct answers to user questions, is just the beginning. But here's the thing. We need to be having a conversation about the implications of AI overviews on the web ecosystem. We need to be asking ourselves questions like, what are the potential consequences of relying too heavily on AI-generated summaries? How can we ensure that web creators are not left behind in the AI revolution? And what role should Google and other search engines play in promoting diversity and accuracy in search results? These are just a few of the questions that we need to be discussing as we move forward in this new era of search. So, we want to hear from you. Do you think AI overviews are the future of search? Or are they a threat to the web ecosystem? Let us know in the comments.